squads this match.
What's up, folks? Welcome to another Population 1 video. So because I've been having some in-game mic issues, I decided I was going to come in and do some light narration over this match I played a few nights ago. It's still squads, it's just there were so few people playing at the time that it ended up being a solos match. So let's see what's up. So this area of the map, this is a newer edition. It might change in the future. They've changed it out in the past. It's called Ironworks, and it's under the evolving maps. But more importantly here, I'm just collecting my loot, attempting to build the best loadout that I can. Got my rocket launcher, which is always great. So after a little light looting, I look over my inventory and I see that I'm pretty much ready because it's only two other opponents. Let's go get them. So I knew the guy was in cemetery, so I was heading that way to take him out. Always on my P's and Q's, making sure that I'm moving in a way that if the other person happens to come up behind me, I can use the AK and take them out. So when moving around the map, really wherever you are, it's really important to move as cautiously as you can. And this is true whether it's you by yourself in a rare instance like this, or even if you're with a squad. So I'm not really moving too much because I know they're there in cemetery. I just don't know where specifically. But it was at this point I heard them and the battle begins. I'm doing a few things here. I'm listening to best determine where they're at before I proceed, because if I move and I think that they're somewhere, they could be somewhere else and they can easily take me out. I've also determined what kind of player they are because they heard me at the same time I heard them, so that means that we're on the same time, torn from the same cloth, if you will. But I know I have time here and patience is very important, so I'm just gonna proceed cautiously and send them back to the lobby or to bed. Crazy firing. So it's always important once you take an enemy out to pretty much loot everything that they have, or at least see what they have and see if you want it or not. So in this match, I had time. There wasn't more squads to fight against, because whenever you defeat an enemy, they drop a shield. You want to pick that up as quickly as possible because their teammates can and will jump you, and you'll be at a huge disadvantage if you do not pick up the shield first and you're not at full health. So heading out of the cemetery gates, looking for opponent number 2 with the cyber blade in hand. Cyber blade makes you walk a little bit faster. Heading down to what a lot of players call the crack houses. Not sure why they're called that, I guess because they're right by the cemetery. but the VR community has interestingly invented like a lot of terms and words to describe things not only in this game but just in general. So two things here. Anybody that plays this game like I do, which we call a VR sweat or sweat, will tell you two things. It's always important to have high ground, and it's always important to spot your opponent before they spot you. So I'm here looking to see if I can see them before they see me. And once I see them, I drop down, and then I drop all the way down, because I want to try and put myself in a position where I can take them by surprise. So interestingly enough here, I'm playing this particular match as if I'm playing against multiple other squads, because you never know who could be hiding in every corner. So I'm literally taking my time in every room, every building, because I don't want to get jumped. So as you could probably hear, they were literally right there. I just think at that point, they didn't know where I was at. I was waiting for them to get close enough, because if they had came in that room, I was going to take them out. So another important thing, you want to move cautiously, but you also want to never stop moving. That's more important when there are more squads, but it's also important in general, because the moment you stay still and don't move, you're gonna get sniped and shot at and be taken out very quickly. So here, it could have been a big mistake what I just did, because they don't know where I'm at. I knew where they're at. They have the high ground, I don't. So by throwing that zone grenade, basically I gave away my location. And because they have the high ground and I don't, if I was a noob or not as skilled, they could have easily gotten me. So just right there, they took a lot of my shield. That's why I always carry heals with me, because you always want to be as healed as possible when fighting somebody. So once they get you, heal up so that you're not at a disadvantage. So here I'm doing some of my famous flying, which a lot of times I do just to offer some misdirection, because you have to play chess in this game. It's not about how many stars you have of a weapon, how good your weapon is, in any of that, which is great, don't get me wrong, but the most important tip that I can offer you is being able to predict where the player is going to go, where your opponent is going to go, so that you can get there before them and take them by surprise. 9 times out of 10, you will win every battle that way. So right there, I tried to build, because I noticed that they were on top of the clock tower, and again, I'm at a disadvantage because they have the high ground, I don't. So I just start firing just to kind of distract, and then I build my way to hard cover, and the battle begins. Thank you guys for watching. Wasn't much of a big battle just because it was only 2 other opponents, but I do hope you enjoyed this video with my commentary. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like and subscribe, even comment, and I'll make more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Peace.